Shalom. 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 Ahad wa baraka. In other words, peace, love, and blessings. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rawach. And double honors to all the elders, the apostles, the prophets, the teachers, the disciples, and everybody that's sincerely trying to come closer to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai through this 100% truth. Now, I'm just going to do a little, I just want to do a little midweek class, so let me go ahead and get into it. This is going to be the mustard seed in the Bible. Let's go ahead and get into the mustard seed. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 4, and we're going to start at verse 30. And he said, and that's Yahushua speaking, and he said, whereunto shall we liken the kingdom of Yahweh? Or with what comparison shall we compare it? It is like a grain of mustard seed, which, when it is sown in the earth, is less than all the seeds that be in the earth. Right now, the 1/3 is that mustard seed. We're that kingdom. We're being rebuilt right now. That new temple is a spiritual place. But let me go ahead and show you something that about us being as small and the smallest of all seeds right now. And of course, the root word to our seed for us would be sperma. So we're the smallest out of all the people right now. Deuteronomy 7:7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were in number more than. Let me start over. Got a little excited there. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. So we were the fewest of all people. And as a remnant of our own people, we're still in that same category. Now the Most High is going to come, of course, send Yahushua and bring us all back together. And let me keep going though. Let's go back over to Mark. Because it said, when it is sown, let me just read it again. Verse 31. It is like a grain of mustard seed. The kingdom is like a mustard seed. It is which, when it is sown in the earth, is less than all the seeds that be in the earth. So our kingdom right now is smaller than all the other kingdoms in the earth. But, there's a but. Verse 32. When it is sown, it groweth up and becometh greater than all herbs. The fowls of the air may lodge up, greater than all herbs, and shooteth out great branches. So the fowls of the air may lodge under the shadow of it. Okay? Let's jump over to the book of Hosea, because it just said right there that when the seed is sown, then our branches are really going to shoot forth. Now, right now, anybody that's new to this, you probably don't know, the branches are shooting forth. And they're shooting forth all over the earth to all four corners where the Most High said we would be scattered to. Let's go to the book of Hosea, chapter 1, and we're going to read verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. What did it say over here in the book of Mark in 32? But when it is sown, it groweth up and becometh greater than all herbs, and shooteth out great branches. Okay, let's go back over to 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured. And it shall come to pass in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachadash. Okay? So, then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head. They shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel. So, the mustard seed starts off smaller than all the other seeds. But when it's sown, it becomes greater than all the seeds. When Israel started off, just for a historical reference, I mean, Israel started off, we were the smallest of all nations. And the Most High multiplied us and made us like the sand of the sea. So, in Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto you, You are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living Yahweh. So, we're at that place right now. The branches are shooting forth. They're telling us in our faces that we are not who we say we are. We say we're Yasharallah, Wa Tazayawan, Wa Yerushalayim. But we're Israel, Zion, and Jerusalem. We're the northern and southern kingdom coming back together. And in that place, what does it say? In that place where it was said unto them, You are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, You are the sons of the living God. We're coming to the point where all the people are mocking us right now still. On every level. But we're going to come to a point where everybody's going to say, those are the children of Israel. Those are the sons of the living Yahweh. But let's you know where else it says this? It also says this in Isaiah 10 and because Isaiah cried out too. Wait, let's start at 21. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty Yahweh. Jacob is going to return unto Yahweh. We're going to start keeping the laws again. We're going to start doing what we're supposed to. This disgusting world is finally over. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant, what did I tell you? Of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness. For the Lord of hosts shall make the consumption even determined in the midst of all the land. So, a remnant. What is the remnant? The remnant is the 1/3. That's why I was saying right now we're like Deuteronomy, because the remnant's only 1/3 out of 3/3. Think about it. We're very small, smaller than all nations. And 2/3 of our nation is going to be destroyed with the rest of the nations. So, let me keep going. Let's go over to the, let's go over to the book of, I want to say, let's look at it. Let's look at it real quick before I call it out. All right. Let's read Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 22 again. For thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. And the consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness. And you go over to, so a remnant shall return. So let me show you. Psalm 91, starting from the top. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What is the secret place? The secret place is dwelling in the laws, the statutes within the laws, and the direct commands to the best of your ability according to your knowledge. Staying in these scriptures, studying, taking notes, writing stuff down, having dialects with other like-minded people, staying away from people that aren't like-minded to this word, unless you're telling them about the word, but then it's got to be, quick to get away from them. Honestly, you can't really just be hanging out. But anyway, let me keep going. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The shadow is his protection. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the Fowler. And a snare means trap, but the word Fowler, the snare of the Fowler, a Fowler is literally a bird catcher. They use traps to catch the birds. So he is going to deliver me from the traps of the catchers, pretty much. These people lay out snares on everything they do. The food you eat is poisonous. The drinks you drink are poisonous. All of your medications, somehow they can sneak pork gelatin into them. They sneak pork gelatin into your wine. They sneak pork gelatin into candies, which kids shouldn't be eating candy anyway, but who doesn't want their kids to have a piece of candy or nothing? You got to read the instructions. These are all snares. These are all traps. These are simple traps. These are limitless, tedious traps. But from the smallest to the greatest, they're doing it all. They make laws that are set up in their favor, but put us in prison. I mean, just like financial laws. If a man has a wife that get divorced and then she takes child support and he falls behind, they can garnish his wages. Now listen to this trap, this snare from the Fowler. Not only can they garnish your wages, but let's just say you can't afford it, so you get a reduction. So now you've been paying a reduced wage. And what they do is they go into the court and they seize everything you have. Your bank account, you can't use your bank. They come in and they try to take everything out, and the ultimate goal is to put you in prison, and then you go to jail for not paying child support while you were trying to pay it the whole time. Now, how do I know about this, Snare? Because I was in it, and the Most High delivered me from the snare of the Fowler, and that actually happened to me. They seized all of my things, everything, and they're about to put me in jail. And I was paying child support for years with my son living with me. So he will protect you from the snare of the Fowler. Surely he shall deliver you. And I know that story is true because it's my story. It happened to me. And from the noisome pestilence he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. The truth shall be thy shield and buckler. What did I tell you the secret place was in the first place? I told you it's this book, the laws, the statutes within the laws, the direct commands, keeping them to the best of your ability, according to your knowledge. Studying, taking notes, being around like-minded people, dialecting with the like-minded people, only going around the other people to tell them the word, to see if there is any other like-minded people. But if they're not, you got to get away from them. The truth. That's the truth. Once you start following what the instruction book says, the word Torah, there really wasn't a word for law. So when they named this book Torah, that meant instruction. So you have to follow the instructions of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The instructions, the direct commands, the statutes within each command. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think, one more verse and then I'm just going to shut it down. I just really wanted to just do a little class on the mustard seed, showing you guys really what it's talking about. Let's go to St. John chapter 15, and we're going to start at verse 3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch can't bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. He's the vine, we're the branch. I am the vine, ye are the branch. Who would have known, right? He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. So, with that being said, if you I got one more verse. This is Revelation 22 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. Blessed are they that do his commandments. That's how the mustard seed grows. That's how the branches shoot forth. That's how you know if you're part of that that seed that becomes greater than all herbs. You're blessed because you sincerely follow these instructions to the best of your ability. So, with that being said, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, I hope you were able to get something out of this message. Shalom.